summer days are followed by cold but not freezing evenings. Changing leaves are good for business. In places like upstate New York and New England, visitors flock to see the changing colors, a tourism activity generating over $3 billion a year. Leaves and carrots are similar. Orange leaves, that is. They both contain keratin, which makes them orange. Although we notice the leaves change color in the fall, the red, orange, and yellow pigments are actually present in leaves all year round. The only difference is that during other seasons, the pigments are primarily underneath the leaf's surface. The reason these beautiful colors come out in the fall has to do with the change in sunlight. As the summer starts to die down, the chemical chlorophyll breaks down, which brings out the hidden colors. Leaves that fall to the ground during this time of the year are extremely important for the ecosystem, as they become a form of protection for the tree seeds, as they last throughout the winter. According to some sites, the best places to see fall foliage in North America are in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Connecticut, New York, Tennessee. When you think about it, it's kind of strange that fall is the only time of year that has two names. We have spring, summer, and winter. Each only have one name, while fall is also known as autumn. The seasons once had a third name in the 12th and 13th century. Fall was called harvest, which was the act of taking in crops. Eventually, it was known as harvest because of the full moon closest to the autumn equinox is called the harvest moon. After fall was known as harvest, it eventually came to be known as autumn. So how did fall become the dominant term? In the early 1600s, people started moving into cities, and use of the term harvest lessened. They started saying fall of the leaf to refer to the third season of the year because the leaves would fall from the trees. Over time, fall of the leaf was shortened to fall, and it seems to have stuck. Research has shown that people born in fall are more likely to live 100 years old. And no, it's not just a coincidence. Studies show that month you were born in can influence the environment you develop in, both inside the womb and out. That environment can do everything from affecting your behavior to your overall health. Some research suggests that fall growth in the fall and helps it survive the harsh winter weather. The falling of leaves also helps with pollination. After trees shed their leaves and when springtime comes around, it is much easier for pollen to be carried by the wind and reach more trees. This helps with pollination process. All those falling leaves don't just look beautiful, they may also bring you good luck. That is, if you are a superstitious person. According to the Encyclopedia of Superstitions, there's a popular belief that as many falling leaves as can be caught in hand in autumn, so many happy months will follow. There are more babies born in September than any other month. The good news is, proportionately high number of us have a chance of making it to the big 100 because September is the most common birth month. Specifically, September 9th is the most common birthday for those born between 1994 and 2014. For people born between 1973 and 1999, the most common birthday is September 16th, according to the New York Times. There's a distinct fall scent that can only be smelt in certain months. Whether you can describe it or not, everyone knows that there's a distinct fall scent, and according to meteorologists, the smell is particularly due to the leaves. When the leaves fall, they die. As they take their last breath, they exhale all sorts of gases. Some suggest it's a bit like chlorine or the exhaust of a dryer vent. Monarch butterfly migration begins in fall. Birds aren't the only creatures that head south for winter. During the fall, butterflies start out on their epic 3,000-mile journey from the northeastern US and Canada to their winter home in southwestern Mexico. To stay warm, the butterflies cluster together. According to the US Forest Service, tens of thousands of them can cluster into a single tree. Squirrels forget about the majority of the nuts they bury, which actually helps to regrow forests. Throughout the fall, squirrels spend their day collecting and catching nuts, meaning they hide the tasty treasures away in spots where they hope to find them later. You'll see them collecting them and scurrying off and digging. However, sometimes they forget about them. But that's not all. One 1998 study at the University of Richmond found that squirrels fail to recover up to 74% of the nuts they bury, which is likely responsible for oak forest regeneration, thanks to forgetful squirrels. There's a word for the sound of rustling leaves. The sound of leaves and trees rustling in the wind is one of the most satisfying noises of the season, and the next time you hear it, you'll know it has a name, which I believe is pronounced sitherism. It comes from a Greek word to mean whispering. I hope you enjoyed this fall leaves autumn fact video with the rustling leaves as I play in my backyard. Thank you so much for